Okay. So today, what we're going to talk about is something which is very, very important and critical. Let me first read a quote. Okay, this quote is from the Master Key System, Chapter 12, by a gentleman named Wilson. He says, "Thought cannot conceive of anything that may not be brought to expression. He who first uttered it may be only the suggester, but the doer will appear." So, what it means is something very phenomenal. What it means is whatever we have the ability to think, that is already in existence. That is why we are able to think about it. But it is most probably in the mental domain, the mental world, in our mind. And it has not yet come in the physical world, in the material domain, the world of matter, in the world outside. But it is present in the world inside as our thought. So the same thing is said by Kapila Muni in Samkhya. He says, what has come into existence has come, and what has not come into existence cannot come now. So if you are able to think of anything, that means it is already present in existence. And if you are not able to think of any particular thing, that means it is not present in existence. So whatever is present in existence in this creation, creation of space and time, in this universe of mind and matter, is present in two domains. It comes in the creation, in this existence, first as a mental thought. And then that mind portion turns into a physical portion. So our mind converts thought to matter. Matter is not coming directly. So what he's saying is we have consciousness. Consciousness is interacting with an existence which we cannot see, which is hidden from us, which creates the creation. And we can see that creation. We are conscious of that creation. And in that creation, what we see are thoughts first, different layers of mind. And those different layers of mind together create subtle matter first. Then they create gross matter. Gross matter is called Panch Mahabhut. That is Prithvi, Jal, Agni, Vayu, and Akash. They are created from subtle matter, which is called tanmatras. Tanmatras mean they are energies of the body. Matra means energy, tan means the human body. And tanmatras get created from the ahankara. Ahankara means the subconscious mind. So our subconscious mind is creating the matter which we are seeing. So whatever you desire in life will be created by ahankara. If the ahankara is properly trained, if you know the process, then only you will be able to do it intentionally. Or else, whatever is happening now is happening unintentionally, without your training, without your force, without your willpower. Prakriti is doing it naturally in its normal course of flow of things. So, this normal course happens to everybody. But some of us acquire the power, it is a mystic power, to manifest before time, before its due date, what we want. So, there is a process for doing it. And Master Key System gives you that process and gives you the master key by which that process can be started, by which that power can be unlocked and used to create matter, to create conditions, to create events, to create objects, what we desire. So in today's exercise, he will expose us to that power. It is one of an initial exposures, but it is needed. Only when you have these initial exposures towards the end as we progress. Today we are on the 12th exercise. We will go on to the 24th. So by the time you reach the 24th exercise, you will actually feel that power. You will have that master key and you will be able to use that master key for creating, for manifesting, for producing, for bringing into existence whatever you strongly desire. So here he says, before giving the exercise, anybody who desires wisdom, power, or permanent success of any kind will find it only within. It is not there outside. And it is an unfoldment. It will open up gradually. It is like an opening up of a bud into a flower. Similarly, your power inside will open up stage by stage, grade by grade, until there is complete unfoldment. So we have to initiate this unfoldment. And he says that people think silence is very simple and easily attained. But one must remember it is only in absolute silence that one can reach to divinity or to the infinite power within us. And one can only then learn of the unchangeable law, which means a permanent law, and open for himself the channels, the routes, the ways by which Persistent practice and concentration give us perfection in this. So it is like dhyan. Dhyan or any yogic exercise, mental exercise, has to be persistently done, practiced with concentration for long periods of time till you acquire the complete knowledge and acquire the behavioral patterns to do it automatically. So the mind has to be programmed by slow and steady effort on a persistent manner, on a regular manner, preferably without intervention, with complete devotion. So now he says, today you go again back to that same room. We must preferably be in the same room and also take the same chair, be in the same location in that room, and be in the same position. That position that should be a comfortable position, a comfortable body posture, which you can maintain for the duration of the exercise. So in our case, it is 15 minutes. Uh, be sure to relax, both mentally and physically. And this has to be done always. Whenever you are doing any kind of work, be it professional work, be it business work, be it watching the TV, be it any activity at home or outside, you must always maintain a state of physical and mental relaxation. Never do any mental work under pressure and see that you have no tense muscles or nerves, that you are entirely comfortable, absolutely at peace. Now, when you have reached the state, start realizing, start experiencing, start feeling your unity, your oneness with omnipotence. In that silence is complete power, absolute power. Divinity is present. So you start to get in touch with this power and come to a deep and vital understanding about this power. Appreciate this power and realize the fact that when you are able to think, your thinking is happening in the silence. Your thinking is happening on the, you can say, substratum, on the layer of the silence. And the silence is absolute power. The silence is the universal mind which is running the creation. And now bring into manifestation that thought which you are thinking in that silence area, in that universal mind zone area, in that divine area, and realize that this silent area, this divine area, this area of complete power will meet each and every requirement you have. That you have exactly the same ability at a potential level which any individual ever had or will ever have. What it means is if the yogis had this power, then you also have the potential to have that power. If Arjuna had that power, Krishna had that power, Ram had that power, Jesus had that power, Nanak had that power, Kabir had that power, then you also have that power. If Ram Krishna had that power, Vivekananda had that power, Swami Chinmayananda had that power, Osho had that power, then you also have that power. The potential of having that power. That is a common power which is universally present because it is part of the universal mind. And now express or manifest of that one. And remember, we all are parts of that single whole. And there is no difference in any kind or quality. The only difference is of degree. Your mind, that silence in your mind might be 1/10 of the power of Swami Vivekananda, might be 1/50th of the power of Krishna, of the power of Ram, might be 1/20th of the power of Kabir, power of Nanak. So the difference is only in degree, in the quantity, not in the quality. Why? Because all these minds have come from the same source. We have the same design, externally and internally. We carry the same circuit. We are made of the same substance, same material. We are on the same planet, in the same universe. So the difference is only of degree in terms of quantity. So this is the exercise. Have you understood, both of you?
Yes, sir. I have
Okay.
understood.
Okay, Ashokji, what about you? Have you understood this exercise? I think he's not there. You have
Hey,
understood. Very.
I'm here only. I'm here only, sir. My mic is not working. Okay, just a minute. Hello.
Yeah, your mic is
I'm hearing.
working. Yeah, your mic
Now
is
you.
working.
Now it is working, sir. Not fully,
Ha-
but something. Some points I understand.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
So what have you understood? You tell me, I'll tell you the balance.
If you want to achieve something, that should be manifest in your inner soul, and everything is there, but there is need of a silence in your mind, and that will reflect afterwards when you are creating that something from that.
Yeah, I think you have understood the idea of it. Let me express it in another way.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, supposing you have a rubber stamp
Okay.
and you go into that silent zone, silent mind, and you stamp it there. So it
Okay.
leaves an impression on that mind.
Okay.
And since that mind is the divine mind, is the mind of the universe, is the mind with complete power, whatever impression you have left there, whatever you have stamped, becomes reality in the world outside.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Yeah?
Means whatever I desire in my mind is the same is there in a inner's mind, and I have to match that frequency with that mind, and that
No,
should be
no,
the
अभी तो अभी बैठ के कोई फायदा
hello.
अच्छा
Please, sorry, बोलिए.
So I need to match that frequency and things which are happening in the due course that can be happening in earlier way by manifesting this way and talking to the universe in such a manner in that silence.
Okay, you are partially right.
Okay.
Let me try another example.
Okay.
You see, whenever things are created by molding or casting,
Okay.
then the die is placed and molten steel is poured in that die, and
Okay.
that
After taking
molten
that
steel
method,
takes the shape of that die,
that that okay.
right?
That method I understand. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So similarly, you can consider the silent mind to be like
As a
molten
die.
steel. Yeah, no, as
Okay.
molten steel,
Okay.
and your thoughts as the die.
Okay.
So yeah,
विरुद्ध मतलब मैं जो समझता हूँ उसके विरुद्ध. Okay. ठीक है सर.
so
My mind is
whatever,
a die.
yeah,
Okay, sir. Now I understand.
yeah, your mind is the die. Your mind is the shape based on your
Okay.
thoughts,
Yes,
and
right, sir.
the silence is the source of energy which will pour into those thoughts and give
Okay.
it shape, size, color, and form.
Okay.
So what will happen is mind in the inner stages is pure energy. And
Okay.
when you prepare a die with your thoughts, it
Okay.
will turn into matter. It will turn into an object. So the
Okay.
mind energy will convert into physical matter. And the
Okay, sir.
physical matter will be visible to you outside in the world, outside your body. It will
Okay.
be visible
Okay.
to
Okay.
you. It will be visible to other people also. But,
When it's come to existence.
sorry?
When it's come to existence.
Yeah. Then it
Okay.
comes into existence for everybody.
Okay.
But when you are holding your thoughts, others don't know what you are thinking.
Right, sir.
So
Right.
your mold is being prepared alone as per your desire, inner desire. And when you
Okay,
are
sir.
sitting in silence, where there is complete power, where there is divinity, where the power to run the universe is present,
Yes, sir.
in that area, if you are thinking, once you enter that area in that silence, and now you start thinking, now you create the mold. So that
Okay.
silent power, that divine power which is silent, will pour into that mold and make a physical object out of it.
Okay.
And that physical object will be visible to you, your family, your friends, and other people outside.
Thereafter only, when universe is putting some liquid in that one and that take a shape as
Yeah.
per my thought. Yeah.
As per
Okay,
your
sir.
thoughts. Yes.
Yeah. So thought is
Okay.
important, but that is important. What I'm thinking is important, and that thinking is created the help of universe by taking the help in silence, and that will help me, and that thing with existence, and that will appear to as well as I, other can see that one. What is the result of that thoughts and all?
That is right. So it is very important that we are very careful with our thoughts because the
Yes, sir.
energy inside is constantly present and it is flowing out. It is coming out from us to the outer world. This energy can also be called the spiritual energy. The
Yes, sir.
spiritual energy converts into mental energy converts into physical energy. That is the flow.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
So we have to be very, very careful with our thoughts
About thoughts,
because
yes, sir.
yeah,
Thoughts are
because they
important,
give
and that should
shape.
be positive, and that should be nothing is negative in that one, or
Yeah,
it's just destructive things should not become in mind because that can be take a shape because whatever you're thinking is create or the creator. You are the creator of the thoughts. So
that's right.
I have to take care. My thoughts will be positive and giving something to the world or something to the existence which is helpful to others and creating something positive.
That's right. So you have to have constructive thoughts, positive thoughts, thoughts of prosperity, thoughts of love, thoughts of good health, thoughts of charity,
Yes,
thoughts
sir.
of universal brotherhood, And if you think very specific thoughts, then they will come as material objects. If you think subjective thoughts, then they will come as subjective experience, not as an object experience, but as a subject
Subjective.
experience.
Yes, sir. Now I
Are you
understand.
getting it now?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So this is the exercise. You have to now go inside your mind, go into that silence, realize
Okay.
that it has power, put in your thoughts there for what you want, and get connected, allow that power to flow into those thoughts, give it shape and size and color, and allow those materials which are getting constructed to flow out and become real in your world outside. This
Okay.
is the simple exercise. Okay.
Okay.
So we have
Okay.
to do it for 15 minutes, and
Okay, sir.
you may please sit comfortably,
Yeah.
dim the light, close your eyes,
Yeah, sir.
and visualize this whole experience. Yeah,
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
yeah. So you may please start now. That's all. Yeah, Ashok, you can share your experience.
सर, मैंने अभी पहले 11 बार ओंकार का जाप किया। उसके बाद में मैंने यूनिवर्स को एक 2 मिनट में पूरा कुछ भी सोचा नहीं, सिर्फ आई एम ट्राइंग टू गेट इन साइलेंस। उसके बाद में मैंने यूनिवर्स को मेरे डाय के बाद, मेरे डाय क्या है कंसेप्ट, पहले 1 मिनट मैंने कंसेप्ट क्लियर की, मेरे मन में तय कि मेरा डाय क्या है, क्या चाहिए मुझे। देन आई एक्सप्लेन दैट डाय टू द यूनिवर्स और सम क्रिएटर who is pouring something in that die and that thing will exist। तो उसके लिए फिर मैंने बोला कि मुझे एक ऐसा बिजनेस शुरू करना है जो कि हेल्दी और हाइजीनिक फूड मुझे लोगों को खिलाना है, जिसमें कम से कम 10,000 लोग काम करेंगे। और ये तो मेरे मेरे स्टाफ और मेरे फैक्ट्री, मेरी जो क्रिएटर है, मेरे जो कुक्स है, मेरे जो ऑफिसर्स है, मेरे जो वो सब लोग हैं। उसके अलावा जो सब वेंडर्स है, वो उनके फैमिली और वो जो मेरे साथ 10,000 कर्मचारी है, उनकी फैमिलीज की भी ब्लेसिंग मुझे मिलेगी कि आई एम क्रिएटेड समथिंग फॉर देम। उसके बाद में वही नहीं, उसके बाद में जो फूड क्रिएटर है, जो फार्मर्स हैं, उन उन उनको उनको बिज़नेस मिलेगा। और उस तरह से पूरी तरह से एक चेन बन जाएगी कि मैं उसके बाद में मेरे सब वेंडर्स, फिर फार्मर्स जो कि रॉ मटेरियल क्रिएट करेंगे, जो वेंडर्स है वो उससे कुछ चीज़ें, कुछ घी वगैरह, कुछ शुगर समथिंग वो बनाएँगे, कुछ लोग उसको क्लीन करेंगे। एंड देन इट कम्स टू माय रॉ मटेरियल एंड देन आई विल प्रिपेयर दैट फूड। आफ्टरवर्ड्स दैट आफ्टर दैट माय कस्टमर इज़ who is traveling in Boeing, international travelers and Indian travelers and all over all the companies who need the hygienic food, all are my customers and they are choosy customers. They can pay me as I wish, and from that money there is a huge profit, and that profit can be charitize that one, because my needs are very small, but I can charitize that money to the various charitable trusts and then blind people, ineligible people, in langar, and I can elders homes. I can serve them with the help of donation, with the help of providing them the good food, providing good food to middle to the school teachers, school students who are poor, and that is my motto. I'm asking that creation is for the society, for the what I'm willing to do this from the though I'm getting the profit, but that is not for my, that everything is not for mine, and that will my Annapurna should help me for this concept, because without her help I can't do it. So his role is there very important. And then after, while I'm saying that one, so some light sparking I have observed, and at the before you say stop, some eye type or some eye type or something is and in front of me. What was the silence before that one? Then the silently doing some work curtain behind. There will be some speedy actions or something is happening there, and you said stop. This is one experience.
Okay, fine. So I think you got it well, but your desire is broad. Your desire is a general kind of a desire, right?
Okay.
Though a noble desire, a selfless desire. Now, for manifestation to take place, we have to be as specific as we can be. That means,
Okay.
in terms of turnover of business, in terms of in how many months will I start, and more specific idea about this particular industry, what food product, what ingredients, where will you start, what will be the size.
Yes.
So then you need a plan. Basically, you need a plan. So once you
Yes,
have
sir.
the goal clear in terms of numbers, and you have the
Okay.
timeline clear in terms of numbers, you have the milestones clear in terms of numbers,
Yes,
then
sir.
you require a plan, right?
Yeah, sir.
Then that plan has to come preferably from an expert who is an expert in that product line, in that industry, especially in that
Yes,
area.
sir. Yes,
And
sir.
then you move step by step. Okay,
Okay,
so
sir.
so these areas you now need to think about.
Okay.
Right?
So
So
I have
probably,
started from
yeah,
the exact plan with me. This my target line. This is my first step. First milestone is this. Second milestone is this. And step by step, how we do it, and what is the expert says about that one. What help? What funds I require? All everything is required as a business pattern. So I have
yeah.
to. clarity
What?
of that in first in my mind. So I have whatever is my first milestone, I have desired first that one only. My strategy to the extent of that first milestone. When I get
What?
achieved that one, then only I can then because this is a continuous process. My mold can be changed at every stage. But when one thing is achieved and existence, then I can ask for another one. That's what you are need to say, sir.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying your end goal should be clear, and then the steps have to be put in place.
Okay, sir. Means whatever my last idea is is the correct idea, but how I will reach to that one, that has to be documented, in well planned, with well suggestions of the expertise, and how it will be done. How to be just clear cut my idea in my mind. That's what.
Yeah, yeah. So what I can
Okay.
suggest to you is, once you do this
Yeah.
homework,
Yes, okay, sir.
you can contact me. We can do a one-to-one Zoom session where I can go through your plan and give you some ideas.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Sir.
As I'm retired, I'm thinking only about this plan. Nothing else plan in my mind. I want to do in this sector only. I want to serve a good. What I observe while I'm traveling, and that the food quality is very poor. Whatever you getting in train, what you getting in aeroplanes, that was not that much good food, which must be, or that I want to give the healthy food to the people in a reasonable price. That is
Yeah,
my
that
motto.
is that is all right. That is a good motto. But you see, everything has to come into place. Right.
Okay, sir.
Just a thought does not become matter. So,
Okay.
so a lot of things have to come in place in the right sequence, at the right time, with the right people, right resources, right market
Okay, sir.
conditions, right pricing, right government
Yeah.
policies and laws, so that you are
Yes.
able to go through. It is just not
Yes, sir.
your thinking. Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah. So your thinking will be the fuel. Your action will be the fuel. But we need
Okay.
to know the destination also. We need to know the stations which will come on that part to that destination. We need to know whether we are going to that destination by flight, by train, by road, by cycle, by walking. So we need to have a look
Okay.
at the whole periphery of it, and then it will get more shape. What you have
Okay,
got
sir.
now is a very preliminary concept, very preliminary idea. So that
Okay,
idea
sir.
has to go to
Agree.
a plan, and the plan has to become a material reality.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Got it, sir. Got it, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So I have to plan. I have to put it everything is documented first. Then only it become an idea, or what is called mold. Only
Yeah,
after
that's
that.
right. That's right. The mold must have
Yes.
specifications. No, you cannot
Yes,
just put
yes,
any
yes.
mold. Your mold must have
Everything is time,
specifications.
and time bound is very important. Pick up चाहिए. When you are required this one. Like
That's right.
milestone 1, milestone 2, milestone 3, and how it is
That's
progressed. How much
That's
load
right.
is required to go to the next step.
That's
Thank you,
right.
sir. Thank
Absolutely.
you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Yeah. Yeah, Surinder, what was your experience?
So actually, from many months, I'm thinking to go on an Narmada Parikrama, but
Okay.
there is always a leave constraint. And what I visualize is that my leave has been sanctioned for almost 2-3 months. Means not 3 months, but a month leave I have got sanctioned, which was very difficult to get. Then I have set my goal to start my Parikrama from the original place in Madhya Pradesh, and I have started my Parikrama, meeting various religious people, sharing religious thoughts, and I'm traveling through the banks of Narmada and enjoying the peace, tranquility, beauty of the nature, and the true essence of life. I'm trying to study what is for what I have come, what is my motto, what is the wishes that I have to fulfill before I take on my next journey or rebirth. And my parikrama is, though it is a very treacherous parikrama, but there are people who are helping me, giving me food, and they are guiding me for my easy journey. And I'm enjoying my early sunrises and taking rest at various ashrams peacefully, and setting my journey again the next morning. And I'm
Yeah.
visiting various temples on the banks.
Yeah. Just a minute. You have seen it in quite detail. My
Yes, sir.
question is, when do you want to start this journey?
As soon as possible, sir.
Now, have you applied for leave?
No, I have not applied for leave yet.
So when do you plan to apply for leave?
No, I want to apply for the leave during this year end.
During this year end.
Yes, sir. Because
So
I
when
want
do you plan to go? So when do you plan to go?
I plan to go in month of November after Deepavali.
So you plan to go in the month of November.
Yes, sir.
So which month will you apply for leave?
I will be applying 1 month before in October,
Why can't you apply today? What is stopping you?
because the leave will not get sanctioned too early, because the situations and the conditions and the constraints which will arise by the month of October, then only people will be serious when the month of October arises. What will be the
Then what are you manifesting? You're not manifesting.
okay?
You are allowing conditions to decide your future.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, so you apply tomorrow.
But in banking industry, when we apply too early, they say आपका जो छुट्टी है, we will think 1 month before. So even if you apply now, there is no use of it. So these are the real life situations which are arising.
No, let them say that. You put in the application. That is their duty. You don't be bothered about what they will do. You be concerned about your action.
Yes, sir.
And if they tell you that you apply 1 month earlier later on, you'll be applying in writing, right?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
So will they reply to you in writing?
Yeah, they'll not reply immediately, but they'll reply me a month early only, not before that. They'll say we will
Yeah.
think.
No, they might apply. They might reply to you 1 month early, but your application has come in 5 months in advance.
Yes, sir.
So they cannot put it lightly. You can say मैं तो 5 महीना पहले बताया.
Yes, sir.
They cannot say कि ये हो गया, वो हो गया, वो हो गया.
Yes, sir.
है ना? And how will you go on this Narmada walk?
I'll be traveling by road from the original destination. I have to start my walks by walk.
No. You are staying at Pune, right?
Yes, sir.
So this original destination, the source of Narmada, is in Madhya Pradesh.
Yes, sir.
So how will you go from Pune to Madhya Pradesh is my first question.
I'll be going by train, sir. No doubt I'll not be wasting my money on flight.
Okay, so you'll be going by train. Train tickets can be booked how many months in advance?
2 months in
90
advance.
days. 90 or 60 days.
Yeah, now it is almost 90 days. Yes.
90
Earlier it
days. Okay. So 90 days in advance, you book your ticket also.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And the route which you will take, you'll have to stay at some places?
Yes, sir. Mostly I'll be staying at ashrams.
Okay. So have you made a plan?
Yes, sir. I have taken the route map, but I have to yet study the route maps. Where are the ashrams and how much kilometer I can cover and how can I reach. So that things I have to work out in detail now.
So this Narmada Parikrama is only in Madhya Pradesh, or will be covering Gujarat also?
I'll be covering Gujarat also, sir.
Okay. So one of my school, or rather college mates,
Yes, sir.
is a renowned sannyasi having his own ashram on the banks of Narmada in Gujarat.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I can share with you his number. You can contact him. He will help you in
Yes, sir.
organizing your trip, and he
Yes,
can guide you which all ashrams to go, where to stay. He can probably give you a recommendation also, so that
Yes.
your staying is not a problem. He's high in the hierarchy of the sadhus,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so he travels abroad. He gives lectures on Vedanta in American universities also. So he's an engineer. So he understands. He's an educated man, and he should be of help to you. So the first thing which I would suggest to you is apply tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Morning you apply. Evening when you are in the session, kindly share with us about your application, and note down the date when you have to book the ticket. Put an alarm, and when the date comes, immediately book. Will you be going alone, or will you be going with some other people also?
No, I'll be going alone, sir. Solo traveling.
You'll be going alone. So you also have to book a ticket from wherever you will finish your Narmada Parikrama back to Pune, right?
Yes, sir.
So that date also you note down. Look at the trains, look at the timings, and plan the whole itinerary so that everything is clear.
Yes, sir.
Just thinking in thoughts will not make it real. It will be called daydreaming.
Yes.
To make thoughts real, you have to have a plan. You have to have numbers in place.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If I dream ki I will make a house, a big house, a palatial house, and so many people will come, it will be windy, it will be airy, and all that, nothing will happen. I have to decide the size of the plot, the location of the plot. I have to pay for the plot. I have to get the design plan made, get it sanctioned by the concerned municipal corporation, get an engineer or a contractor. I have to get into the real world, into the material world, and act. So manifestation is simply not daydreaming. Manifestation involves action, mental action and physical action.
Okay, sir.
Sir, even he can take listen some those who are visited this Narmada Parikrama, he can take advice from them how time
Yeah,
he can plan like that.
Yeah, that is a very good idea. You
Yes,
see,
sir.
why do we in India believe in the guru system? Because a guru has that knowledge. He has traveled that path. So when you listen to him, you get experience knowledge, you get experience wisdom, and that wisdom removes your obstacles and challenges on the path. So similarly here, those people who have traveled on that parikrama, you can talk to 2, 3, 4 of them, take their suggestions, take their advice in terms of which ashrams to stay, what precautions to take, what food to carry, what clothes to carry, how many days program to make, and how can you make the most of it. How to record those memories, all details.
In some devotees' experience, I have heard that there is some big gap where no water is available for drinking. Proper.
Oh.
So also that is so why I'm saying that one, because that just I listen to some places you must carry more than 5 liter water with you, because that can the pure और आपको तकलीफ ना होती है. इस तरह
Yeah, मैं समझा आपकी बात.
हाँ.
You see, this information which you are sharing, this is the unknown channel which opens up. Now, Surendra did not know you, right? You are also, I think, in Pune. Am I right?
I'm in Baramati, near Pune.
Oh, sorry, yeah, you're in Baramati. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So this knowledge is coming to him out of an extraordinary route, no way it could have been imagined. So that is the way Prakriti works. Once you are very clear about what you want, the path comes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So do you have any questions, two of you?
No, sir.
Sir, let me exercise first. What you are told me. So what is the plan? I'm not thinking of now. I'm thinking of the exact plan. Is it okay?
Okay. Yeah, you please make a plan and then you can
Yeah,
connect,
yeah.
and then we will see how to take it
Milestone
forward
one,
from there.
milestone two, milestone three,
Yeah,
and what
yeah,
is the challenges of every milestone
that's
that I
right.
have to mention. Yeah,
That's
yes,
right.
sir, yes.
That's
Okay,
right. Okay.
okay.
So yeah, thank you so much. Huh?
So before leaving, I just want to discuss something.
Yeah.
Regarding the paid course, let me read
Uh,
the book completely, then
yeah.
I can talk about it.
It's all right. We will be doing these paid courses regularly because it is a very powerful book. And I just
Yes,
realized while talking to you,
yes, sir.
Gita has about 701 slokas, and this might be having around 720 or 740 teachings. So it
Yes,
is as good as teaching the Gita.
yes, sir.
Okay. So it will take time. And probably I was thinking about it, I can break it up into parts. If we do
Yes,
part one, then we do part two, the way they do the Adhyaya of Gita.
yes,
So I can probably do it that way. So talking to you gave me that idea. Let's see.
yes. Okay, sir.
It will shape up. Once you are clear in your head, it will shape up and it will roll up. That is
Yes,
the point I'm
Okay.
trying to tell you, both of you.
yes, sir.
So,
Okay.
sir, yeah, in between, sir, whether Gita and management in such a manner.
Yeah, hello, can't hear you.
I said, so
Ah,
what is what Gita is teaching us? We can you elaborate it in the manner management skills and or in this manner Gita slokas converted into like
no, you
that
see,
manner.
I have not read the Gita fully. I have read it in parts and pieces over many years.
Okay,
I
okay,
have read the Master Key System number of times. I have taught number of students. I'm an expert in that field. I have studied and practiced the Yoga Sutras for a very long period, 30 years. And I
okay, sir.
have studied and taught the Sankhya
Sankhya.
specifically for 3 to 4 years. But Sankhya and Yoga have a common philosophy.
Okay, sir.
So I have a long experience of practice in yoga
Okay, sir.
and three to
Okay,
four years of background in theoretical knowledge. So these
okay,
three together form a very unique combination.
okay,
And
sir.
to my knowledge, there is nobody in the world who has specialized in these three domains together. So
Okay,
using this knowledge, I thought let me put my best effort to create a millionaire mindset community of Indians. I'm looking forward to about a crore of Indians joining this eventually in 11 years of time. And
yes,
I
sir.
am hoping and dreaming and praying that we are able to make India the richest economy in the world on our own strength. And
Yes,
we,
sir.
with our own money, take care of the poor of this country, not be dependent
Yes, sir.
on government money. We
Correct, sir.
provide them education, we provide them medical attention, we provide them diagnostic centers, medicines, clean drinking
Yes, sir.
water,
Yes, sir.
food, and all those basic amenities. It is shameful that 80 crore people in this country still have to
Yes, sir.
take 5 kg
Absolutely.
of ration from the government of
Absolutely, sir.
India. It is shameful.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, how we can join your paid courses? How
I
this
will, I will, I will guide you step by step. You first
okay,
prepare
sir.
that plan because that is something which is burning inside you.
Yes,
And
sir. Yes, sir.
yeah, I want you to use that heat energy to create something. So you
Okay,
make
sir.
the plan. Whenever that plan is ready, just let me know. We will sit for
Okay.
a meeting, Zoom meeting on the same day itself.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. So
Okay.
tomorrow is the class, sir. Because what is mentioned is Monday to Thursday.
Yeah, yeah, Monday to Thursday. Uh,
So I have missed some up to 10 numbers. I have missed while जो आपने जो हमने step by 10, 11,
नहीं
12 पर करवाए.
नहीं नहीं,
So I have
आप चिंता मत करिए। हम लोग कोशिश करके इसके रिकॉर्डिंग्स, छोटे रिकॉर्डिंग्स शेयर करेंगे।
हाँ,
और
sir.
मेरा अभी विचार इसको बंद करने का नहीं है। 24 खत्म होने के बाद आई विल नॉट स्टॉप इट। आई वांट टू
Thank you,
कंटिन्यू
sir. Thank you, sir.
because this is very powerful. It is real
Yeah, yeah.
life
I keep
transforming moments.
that Omkara mantra, Om chanting. That I'm giving something blessing inside me. See, I'm 3 times I'm doing every day now. In the morning, in afternoon, before I sleep. मैं 3 टाइम उसको कर रहा हूँ और उसका मुझे पॉजिटिव इम्पैक्ट आ रहा है सर उसका।
हाँ, नहीं बहुत बढ़िया है। आप जब योग सूत्र करेंगे ना, मैं आपको कराऊंगा। अभी आप उसके लिए रेडी
ठीक है
नहीं
सर।
है।
हाँ
तो
सर।
अभी मैं आपको जिसके लिए आप रेडी हैं वहां से ले जाऊंगा।
ठीक है सर, ठीक है सर।
ठीक है। हाँ,
थैंक यू। थैंक यू सर।
थैंक
So
यू।
we can meet on Monday now,
वी विल
sir?
मीटिंग ऑन मंडे।
Okay, sir.
ठीक
Thank
है।
you for that
Thank you, sir.
session.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much.
Thank you.
थैंक यू बोथ ऑफ यू।
Thanks, sir.
Thank you.